we have not a high priest which cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted like as we are, yet without sin. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need.
He is the high priest, but just because we have a priest, he's not like a lot of preachers we hear, or some people raised up in church, and some people that never been out and smoked nothing, never had no situation, never been through drama, never had sin and all that. You know, that's what I was raised up with. But we got a high priest that in all points was tempted, but didn't sin. Didn't blow it, didn't mess up. But that didn't stop him from being tempted. We got a high priest that knows how we feel, because God rightfully judges us now because he came down in this flesh. And if he didn't come down in this flesh, he said, I want to rightfully judge man, because sometimes you can't judge people if you don't know how they feel. Even though God knows, but God wanted to feel, I created something. How do it feel in this flesh? Well, I don't understand. Okay, you made some soup. Don't you supposed to taste it before you serve it? And if it's nasty to you, it's going to be nasty to others. It's usually if you're a good critic of your cooking. If you don't like it, they ain't going to like it. So when Jesus came down, God in the flesh, he said, ooh, in this flesh, it's no good thing. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So at all points he was tempted, mentally, physically, spiritually, and sexually. Well, Jesus said, you know, some women came up there, don't touch me, Jesus. You know he had church groupies. Just use your imagination. The Bible don't have to say it, but it said in all points. And anything with the 10 Commandments on it is all the points that Jesus had to be tested on. Fornication is sexual immorality. He had to be tempted on those points. So he'll know how we feel when we get physically, mentally tired, tempted, and everything. He know how we feel. That's why our grace came. Because you know we need help. If God or the Lord didn't know we need help, why did he send the Holy Ghost? He said, y'all need a comforter. Y'all need some help, because y'all can't make it by yourself. So he was directly connected to how we feel. And I thank God for a high priest that can understand me. That's why you got a preacher that don't throw stones at you, because I understand you. I've been there. I speak of myself and my own experience, because I know let me say this. I used to get scared to say, Lord, how crazy I was. I used to get scared to tell people something was wrong with me. And then God said, why are you scared? Because something wrong with them too. Just as you crazy, they are too. So tell them you're crazy so they can understand they're crazy. Because you had to be touched. That's why the people who deal with alcohol abuse, drug abuse, are the best counselors, are the best people to work with others who are made and survived and went through the struggle, because they got grace and mercy. Sometimes when people that don't go through nothing are dogmatic, hateful, and evil, won't they get over it? It ain't like getting over it like that. People been through divorce and situation. You still crying over that, man? Some people lost their husband and it's 45 years yet. You still crying over that? That is all. No. That you didn't care about that person, but that person touched me. It's hard to replace when you care about something when it's hard to replace. Now, if somebody did you wrong and raggedy, you ain't worrying about that joker or that sister. But if you had somebody that was loving, caring, took care of you, was a blessing to you, you're going to miss them. You had a good dad or a good mom, you're going to miss your mom. Because you know what? Certain things are hard to replace, because that person had a direct connect to your life. That person had a direct connect to your influence. That person shaped your life. He made you or she made you to the person you are now. And don't say, I didn't have, something shaped your life, whether it was good or evil. It had a direct connect to how you act, to how you talk, the way you carry yourself, and your view and your world view. Some people got a world view that's so twisted and got a worldly view that's so twisted and even got a spiritual view. Some people now, the biggest problem I have as being a man and being a pastor, people get spooked out soon as I say I'm a pastor. Saying I'm a pastor will destroy my whole dating lifestyle. They talk to me until they find out, oh yeah, you're a nice guy, and I'm a pastor. Oh, you are? Oh, this girl was talking trash to me. Oh, she was talking some stuff. And I like hearing it. Flirting and talking trash, and I'm this and that. And she, I met her, she pushing up on me. I mean, like pushing up on me. She funny. La 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 la. I said I was a pastor. Oh, I'm sorry for cussing at you. She slid all back, and she acted like she couldn't talk. I'm like, what happened? I'm the same funny guy. But you know what they think? They think I'm going to be sitting with a prayer cloth every week. Oh, Jesus, speaking in tongues. Can't go out. Church 24/7. They don't know we got once a week church. They think I'm going to be down there reading Bibles and quoting scripture all the time. No, I don't do that. It's more to me. I got Christ in me. See, the problem with a lot of people, the reason why a lot of people, we don't have a direct connect to God, because you know what? We wear Christ on the outside of us, not in our hearts. When somebody churchy, let me say something. When you find people got to wear a nice suit and they got to look all tight and right and come off and present themselves outwardly, they got demons inwardly. They got secret, sneaky, freaky ways about them, because they got to show God on the outside. And they got to act like they ain't doing. People who act like they ain't never did wrong do a lot of wrong. People who have an open mindset and got Christ in them, they don't. If I'm not guilty, I don't care about telling my dirt. Abusers keep things quiet. Victims will tell you no, they've been victimized. And so I don't let folk put me in a box because I got a direct connect to you. So if I got a direct connect to Christ, I could be open to the Lord. I could be open to the Spirit of God. I could be open to what God tells me, and I could be open to you. And those who've been through certain things in life, can't you connect with certain people better than others? If you're a musician, you can connect with a musician better. Doctors can connect to doctors, lawyers can connect, because now they can understand my plight. I connect to real preachers and pastors. I can talk to them because they know I go behind the scenes of what my office is or what your job is. Some people you can't talk to everybody because everybody don't understand you. People who deal with real money, people who are broke, who have a broke mentality, don't know what it means to build wealth and finances. All they talk about, make it rain. That's not, rich people don't make it rain. The most wealthy people, they buy economy cars. They live in if they live in a mansion in this town, they don't come and wear the biggest jewelry on it. When you wear all this gold and bangles and all that, you asking somebody to knock you upside your head. Or you ask somebody to use you and abuse you. If you got money, keep your mouth shut. Because you always got get-overs and people who want a handout. I dare this church. I dare me advertise. This church just got $10 million. We be packed out right now. And everybody be signing up for benevolence funds. Oh, Pastor, I need my gas and electric bill. Pastor, I need this. Pastor, I did that. No, the church, if you don't sow, you shouldn't reap. You got to connect to the church first. God, you got to get connected to God first. God will supply all your needs. Not tired of that. I need my needs met from God. I'm petitioning God. But this is a blessed church. And if you walk in this church, God will bless you. But won't you have a direct connect to God? I can't charge you up. God charges me up. Now, I can give out some energy. I can give you his word, and his word will revive you, will make you alive. The worship will give you, if you praises go up, connect. Blessings come down. That's why it's important that I wanted praise and worship in the service, so you can lift your hands. You can give God, in the Bible they say they gave God a wave offering. He said, worship me at the fruit of your lips. So when we worship God and thank God, a blessing comes down because we connected with heaven. And when you got direct connect, you got power. Oh, what do you mean? Okay, let your car, and I tweeted, let your car be dead. It takes another battery to charge your car. You got to have a direct connect to another battery. Oh, have you ever had a cell phone and you put it in a charger, but you didn't have it in all the way, and you thought it was charging, and you came back because you didn't really fully connected it and it was dead? Some of us, just like in church, some of us we got the wire on it, but we're not connected. Same people come to church and they're not connected. So that's why they don't have no power. They come in late, they come in lackadaisical. You know, you plug, but you're not connected. Or you're plugged in, there's no power. You turn the power off. But in order for you to be right connected, you got to have the connection together, touching, the wires connected, everything formed together, and then the power has to come on to recharge your battery. That's what church is for, to revive you spiritually. Because out in this world, you ain't getting no worship service in your job. They're not praying with you on your job. They're not feeding you on your job. You got to feed yourself and let the house of God feed you. You need a direct connect with God. So don't come over here and always borrow my charger when you need one of your own. Don't run down my battery because let me say this. My energy, my life is for me and to do the job I do. Now, let me say this. Pastor can be draining. I see some leaders come out there and they praying and they slapping oil on everybody. I don't do all that. Because I know when you fall out, you're going to fall out next week. I know when you ask God for something that this week, the same thing. Here's the problem. If God blesses you and you didn't fix the problem with the blessing you got right now, and you keep coming back about the same problem, then you know what? Bible said, don't cast your pearls among swine, don't give good bread to dogs. Because here it is, the supply was for that problem. Make a new problem. If I give you money for gas and electric, or God bless you with the money of gas and electric, and you bought a new pair of shoes, God, you're a dog. Because you spend it on not the purpose it was for. You pay the gas and electric, God will give you money for a new car. God give you money for this, God give you money. It's a direct connect. God will connect you. God will give you a blessing to connect you with your problem and he'll give you what the supply you need. But you got to get connected with God. God take care of his kids. If you're none of his, he don't have no obligation to take care of you. All souls are owned, but all souls are not his. That's an oxymoron. No. I can own the property, but I'm renting it out. The owner, even though the state might own this building, but they can't just walk up in here in the middle of a service and sit here and have a meeting. I got a contract. It's a lease on it. But after the time is up, they can come in and kick it out if they don't renew. Same way with God. You got a lease on your life. You got a limited time to be on this earth. Once you die, lease up. I own you. You can be free. You can do whatever you want. Smoke weed, drink, straight or gay. Do whatever you want to do in this life. While you here on this earth, hey, you got freedom. It's your will. But once you die, you got to answer to a universal law. See, that's why I tell people, man want to change God's laws, but God's laws can be changed while you're on the earth, and God may not get you. But the laws don't come into play until you die. And so the earthly laws is only time limit to your life on this earth. But God's law is eternal. So when you did stuff on this earth, you connect automatically to the next life, and you gotta answer to eternal laws. Because the Bible is an eternal law. See, man think it is an earthly law. No, his word don't come to him void. It's eternal. He said, heaven and earth can pass away, but my word is eternal. So, say for instance, you like to lie. The Bible says, thou shalt not lie. All liars, tongue gonna be hung in hell. That's what the Bible says. And you sitting up there lying, and you die, and you meet Jesus, and you didn't know him as your personal Savior.